guys, it's Leela. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you can tell by the title, I am going to be recreating this look. This is Ariana Grande's makeup look from her new video, Don't Call Me an Angel, or Don't Call Me Angels, or Don't Call Me Angel, that's what it is. But yes, I watched the video and I was like, that makeup look is very simple, but it's still super fire, and Homegirl's like my favorite. So I was like, let me just throw it up in a pony, get the eyeshadow going, and let's look like Ariana Grande. So if you guys want to see me recreate this look, then just keep on watching.
Open up, you open up.
Okay guys, so I already primed my face and did my brows, and I kind of primed my lids a little bit. I kind of just put concealer. So we're gonna put the powder and everything after I do my foundation. I think I'm gonna go in with my Stay Naked foundation just because it's not super full coverage, but it's not like light coverage, and I feel like I could probably build this up a little bit more if I needed to. So let me just put my hair back. I'm gonna be using a beauty blender, and I'm just gonna go in. I was really excited for this music video. I was like ready for it to come out. And her makeup in this video was amazing, like so nice. It's very simple, it's not very extra extravagant, but it's kind of nice because it still looks really pretty. And then of course for brows, I used my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. And I actually used my Goof Proof brow pencil with it, so I kind of did like a combo of the two just to make it a little bit more bold, because that's kind of how her eyebrows are in the video. They're a little bit more bold and a little bit more dark. And I used the shade 4. So I just self-tanned this morning, and it's still kind of developing because I haven't self-tanned in like a week or two. So this foundation, when I'm self-tanned, is too light for me, but then I feel like I think because it's not developed yet, it's a little too dark, so I apologize. So we'll just drag down the excess. I'm gonna go in on my cheeks a little bit with a second layer, just so that we have a little bit more of a seamless face. That's the one thing about this foundation, like I love the finish, it's just a little bit light on the coverage. I like, you know me, I'm a full coverage hoe. Okay, for concealer today, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer just because we need a full coverage concealer. And I'm using the shade Medium Beige, and I am going to mix it a little bit with the shade Medium Peach just because I like it to be a little bit more bright. And then this little technique I kind of started to do is like I'll blend out this color and then I'll take a little bit of the lighter shade, and it's really light for me. So I only go in with like a little bit, like I'll even scrape off all the excess on the little doe foot. I literally will just dot a little bit right here because it'll draw the attention away from like my bags under my eyes, which is really cool. So I'll blend this in right here. And then I'm going to drag it up, like all the excess up. It gives me just enough brightness, like you see the difference. And that way it just gives us a little bit more brightness to the face. Now we're going to set the under eyes. So I'm going to be using my go-to Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. And honestly, guys, I haven't really been reaching for anything else for setting powder. Like even my Laura Mercier, like I love this powder. It's just so seamless. It's so finely milled too that you have like no texture, and it's actually this combo, like the e.l.f. concealer with this translucent powder, has really prevented my concealer from creasing, because I don't know if you guys can tell on camera when I don't have concealer on, but I have really bad under eye creases, like especially like right under, and I've been really trying to get rid of them, but it doesn't really, nothing I've been doing has been working. And so when I do that combo, like this combo with this, like honestly I can pretty much go through my whole day and not have like under eye creasing, or like it's not bad, like it's not noticeable from a distance. I'm just putting a little bit on my smile line so I don't crease, and around my nose. And then I'm also gonna set my eyes with the setting powder so that we can prep it for eyeshadow. So from the looks of her face makeup, she doesn't have a lot of bronzer on, and it doesn't even look like she has any blush. And then she has a subtle highlight. Actually, not a subtle highlight. It's a pretty bomb highlight, not gonna lie. Okay, so let's do a little bit of bronzing. So I'm gonna be going in, since it's not that dark, I'm gonna be using my Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced. And I'm gonna just use this Real Techniques buffing brush. So just like a flat top, kind of rounded powder brush. And I'm going to just take a little bit, and I'm gonna focus it right here, because that's where like pretty much all her bronzer is. I don't know if you guys know this, but like, so like I know I mentioned like in my last video or one of my previous videos that like I'm obsessed with Drake, and like Ariana Grande is like the female version of like my obsession for Drake. Like I'm obsessed with her. So those are like my two favorite artists. Yeah, homegirl is like, she slays everything that she does. I like absolutely love her. I got to see her in concert in May, and that was like honestly like, the best experience. Like I can't top anything than that experience. Maybe go to the Drake concert. And then I'm just gonna take the edge of this brush and just carve out the side of my nose with some bronzer. Because Ariana Grande has like the most perfect nose, because homegirl got a nose job, so gotta match it. I don't know, it looks like she has a little bit of blush. Like a little bit. So I'm gonna probably use Luminoso, because she does have like more of like a glowy look. And I used a matte foundation, so let's bring some of that color back. Okay. Now that we got our face done, we'll do highlight last. Let's go on to the eye look. So her eye look is very, very brown and smoky with a little bit of glitter. So let's go in. I have not cleaned my makeup brushes in so long, so please forgive me. So the palette I'm gonna use today for this look is my Morphe 350 palette, because it has all of those same like nice orangey brown warm tones. Let's just dive right in. Shaysha doesn't really have much of a transition shade. It's kind of just more so like the outer V, and then she's got glitter going on in the middle. So I'm just gonna go in with this shade right here. I hate that, like I didn't keep the little sheet with all the names on it, so I apologize in advance, but Morphe should put the names of the shades on the palette, just saying. All right, I'm gonna go into this orangey shade right here, the third one on the top row. And I'm going to be using my JS5 from the Jeffree Star Morphe collab, and I'm just gonna work it into the outer V. And then I am gonna work it down on the lid just a little bit, because that's kind of how the line of her look is going. Okay, perfect. And then we'll like blend it all together later. Okay, so the more I'm looking at it, the more it looks like it's a little bit more dragged in. So I'm gonna take it onto the lid and kind of drag it out this way. So we'll start there for now. Then it looks like she has it kind of going up this way a little bit, so I'm just gonna take the excess of whatever was on the brush and kind of just drag it up into the crease just a little bit, because we don't want it to go too far, since this whole area right here is gonna be like glitter. And then I'm gonna just drag the V out a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna take this brush from Sonia Kashuk. It's the Detail Blending Brush. I'm gonna go into the more chocolatey shades in this palette. I think I'm gonna go with this shade right here. And I'm gonna focus that along like the bottom of this look, because she does have liner, but she has some like chocolatey tones going on towards the lash line. So I'm just gonna dip my brush into that, and then I'm gonna go in. Okay, I think I need a little bit of a fluffier brush, so I'm gonna go in with this Real Techniques brush. This is the base shadow brush, and I'm gonna be taking the same shade, and I'm kind of just gonna fluff it out over this. Yeah, I needed a little more pigment. Yeah, that's what I was going for. I think I'm gonna use a mix of the two brushes. I'm kind of like gonna lay down the color with the Sonia Kashuk and then buff out the color with the Real Techniques. I think for the lid glitter shade, I think I'm gonna do this one right here, like that more pinky shade, because that kind of looks like what she wore, or more so like this one. Or maybe I'll mix the two together. I don't know. Let me get it on the lid and see what happens. And I'm gonna use my finger, I think, so that way we get like the most pigment payoff. Okay, so none of the colors in the palette are giving me the look that I want, but I think that this NYX foil shadow will work because it's like that pinky rosy kind of color. So this stuff is kind of messy. I'm just gonna put it in this tray. And I'm gonna attempt to like put it on my face without it like, you know, getting everywhere. And this has like color pigment in it too, so it's not just glitter, which is nice. And because it's like a foil shadow, the foil shadows stay on a little better. And then I think just because I want more sparkle, I'm gonna be going in with my Artist Couture Diamond Lights Finisher in the shade Spotlight Glitz. Oh, also the NYX thing is in the shade, the foil play from NYX is in the shade French Maroon. And then this is the Spotlight Glitz shade from Artist Couture. I love this stuff, guys. It's so pretty. It goes good on top of like any eyeshadow, and it's just so much more. Oh, see? Yes, that's what I wanted. I wanted more glitter. I think I'm gonna go in one more time with the Sonia Kashuk, and I'm gonna go into this really dark shade right here on the Morphe palette, and I'm just gonna smoke out my lash line a little more because I feel like it's a little darker than what I did. Yeah, it's a little more like that. I'm gonna go back in with that Real Techniques brush and just blend, blend, blend until it's all super seamless. She does drag it on the lower lash line, so I'm going to do that. All right, I'm gonna be taking my JS12 brush. I'm gonna go in with that dark brown shade first, so this one. I'm gonna go in with this one first, and then I'm gonna go in with this one on the edges, so that way it's nice and smoky. Perfect. Okay, so I think as far as eyeshadow, we're done. She does have eyeliner on the whole bottom lash line, so I'm going to add liner. I just don't know if I should do brown or black. I'm gonna be going with my Chanel liner on the lower lash line. Okay, then last but not least, we're going to do a winged liner. You know this is not your girl's strong suit, so I'm gonna do it off camera because otherwise I'll be too nervous and it will come out really bad. So I'll be right back. Okay, got my liner done. I actually think it came out pretty good considering that I suck at doing eyeliner. Now let's do lashes. I think I'm gonna do these because her lashes aren't that thick and dark, so I figured these might go cute. Okay, now we just need some setting powder. So I'm gonna be using my Too Faced Primed and Poreless, and I'm just gonna go over all of this that we did. This just really gives me that seamless look, like I don't have any kind of texture on my face, which I love. And we just need some highlight. So the highlight she has is very subtle, but you know, I'm not that subtle, so I'm just gonna do something a little bit more extra just because that's what I want to do. So I'm gonna be using my True Mama highlight from the Coco x Kylie collection, and it's still more subtle than my everyday highlight. This True Mama just ain't doing it for me. You know what, I just got this Milani highlight palette. It's called the Stellar Lights highlight palette, and it was actually on sale at Target, and it was only $8. It comes with all three of these. This color is like beautiful. Oh, see, yes, that's what I wanted. Oh, Yes, look at that. It's like a high beam on your face. And Ari's highlight in the video is like on her, especially on her like nose, is super bright. So I'm gonna take my finger and just match her vibe. Let's do some setting spray. I'm gonna be using my Milani Make It Last. Okay. And for my lip combo, I am going to be going in with this NYX combo. So this is the Suede Matte Lip Liner in London. And this is my Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. And that actually is like been my go-to like lip look. And it's basically exactly what she was wearing in the video. So we're just gonna do that, okay? And homegirl also got her lips done. So we're gonna overline. Okay guys, and that is the final look. Ooh, look at me looking like RG, okay. This is actually really fun to recreate. I really like this look. And I feel like the glitter is like perfect. But yeah, am I about to go start my own concert? Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, hit that little bell, you'll get a notification every time I post a new video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!